Okay, good afternoon sa mga nakalagina. Maklaro ba kung tingog? May upat nakalagin. So, klaro ba kung tingog? Okay, welcome sa atong class. Nanay 6 na kasunod. We will start at 4:10 para makasulod ang uban. Kasi kabulo pa sila pa sa ilahang app or sa link. Okay, so we'll wait for them. Kindly comment your names sa chat section for your attendance. So, daghana naka-comment sa ilang mga names pero gamay pa ang nakalagin. Okay, so let's start. There are 12 viewers now. So we will wait for the others para mag-start na ta. Okay? So chapter 1, entitled Introduction to Ethics. We have the contents, learning outcomes, the quotation and its explanation, definition, ethics, the importance of studying ethics, general ethics and special ethics, ang ilahang kalainan, ano? And then methods of ethical inquiry, the objectivist and the subjectivist method. And then you have your activity one there, true or false, a quiz. Answer and explanations are provided. So, wala na yung zero, ano? Kung question ko, kung true ba siya or false, as long as you can provide the explanation, provide mo explanation there. Okay? Sa pinakaluyo. And then, we have our references. So let's start with our learning outcomes. We have 9 learning outcomes in total. So in the process and at the end of the discussion or sa ating chapter, learners must be able to first, of course, define unsang ethics. Second, explain the importance of studying ethics. And third, develop critical thinking and analytical skills. Fourth, apply ethical principles to real life situations. Lagi na kay estudyante mo, ma-apply din sa inyong student life as well as pag-graduate ninyo. Fifth, we have develop ethical decision-making skills. Sixth, integrate ethical principles into various aspects of life. Number 7, develop analytical proficiency in understanding and differentiating between the objectivist and subjectivist methodologies in ethical inquiry. Number 8, apply ethical reasoning in diverse contexts, considering both objectivist and subjectivist perspectives. And then lastly, explain the differences between general ethics from special ethics. So we have here the quote. Ethics is a private matter. It cannot be enforced. So what does this quote mean? So it means that personal in nature, ethical issues are difficult to enforce from the outside. They are found inside a person's private sphere, where moral values and decision-making processes are developed on their own. The ultimate basis of ethics is found in the internal beliefs and values individuals adopt, not in the rules and regulations that society required or imposed by other forces. Meaning, ang ethics, imuha na siyang kagalingon. Hindi ko siya pwede pugos para sa inyo. It is on your own. Cannot be enforced. Okay? So next, we have the definition of ethics. It originates from the Greek word ethos, which means characteristic way of acting. It encompasses a broad array of viewpoints and it is described as both a practical science and a philosophical examination of human conduct morality, involving critical reflections, rational analysis, and a comprehensive study of how judgment on rights and wrong are formed. Diverse scholars underscore ethics as a guide for pursuing positive outcomes and avoiding negative consequences, offering normative principles for leading a morally upright life. Socrates, famous Western philosopher, characterizes ethics as an exploration into life, while others' perspectives see it as a scientific inquiry into moral principles, a systematic study of human acts concerning right and wrong, and a philosophical contemplation on how one should live. Ethics is also perceived as a tool for comprehending and adapting to life intricacies, a formal process for logical decision making grounded in morals belief, and a study of social morality with reflective insight into daily practices. So ethics involves critical reflection on life situations, the clarification of the logic and sufficiency of values, shaping the world, and the assessment of moral possibilities projected in social changes. Ultimately, ethics is the science of morals in human conduct. Focus on studying principle ang ethics. So, pili lang mo diha unsa inyong gusto nga definition. Pero, if ang quiz na ko, mo question ko specific nga author, kung kinsa ang nag-ingon na, for example, katong giingon ni Socrates, iyang definition sa ethics, unsa ang definition niya sa ethics, kana po siya ang iyang gihatag nga answer. Okay? So let's go into the next topic, the importance of studying ethics. So ethics is important for a number of reasons that affect both individuals and society as a whole. The following is a list of reasons why understanding ethics is vital. So there are 10 reasons here. So first, we have guidance for moral decision making. So ethics equips individuals with a systematic framework for evaluating and making moral decisions. It provides concepts and rules for navigating complicated situations and challenges, as well as cultivating a sense of moral responsibility. Number two, formation of personal values. The study of ethics aids in the formation and clarification of personal values. It encourages individuals to think about their ideas, grasp the principles that influence their behaviors, and lastly, develop a consistent moral worldview. Number three, professional and academic integrity. Ethics is important in many professions, affecting ethical behavior in domains such as business, health, law, and ato ang eskwela akademya. It provides standards for professional integrity and aids in the maintenance of trust in various fields. So we just say academic integrity. Dili mag-cheat kung mag-quiz. Okay? Number four, reason. Anong importante ang ethics? Social cohesion and cooperation. A common understanding of ethical concepts promotes social cohesion. Individuals and groups who share a common ethical foundation develop cooperation, mutual respect, and a feeling of shared ideals, resulting in a peaceful society. So, kinahanglan kita magka-iusa para dili tagubot. Okay? Number five, addressing ethical dilemmas. A common understanding of ethical concepts promotes social cohesion. I mean, ethics provides individuals with the tools they need to examine and address ethical problems. Ni siya karon labi na kay daghang problema ang mga tao karon. Ethical reasoning allows people to balance competing values and make educated decisions in personal relationships, professional settings, and social challenges. Number six, promoting accountability. Accountability for one's action is emphasized in ethical consideration. It encourages people or students to accept responsibility for the consequences of their actions. So, if mag-cheat ang isa ka student and then masakpan, so there are consequences. It's either mabagsak sa anha nga quiz or ipatawag sa dean. Okay? Number seven, cultural and cross-cultural understanding. Ethics sheds light on many cultural ideas and values. In a worldwide society, studying ethical ideas and principles helps individuals comprehend cultural diversity, developing tolerance and understanding. So, anong kinahanglan ng diversity? Kung dili na ito masabtan ng uban mga culture, so basing magka hugot. So, kinahanglan tag cultural and cross-cultural understanding, okay, for us to live in unity. Okay, number 8 reason nga nang importante ang ethics, we have moral development. Moral development is aided by exposure to ethical ideals. Individuals are encouraged to engage in self-reflection, examine assumptions, and modify their ethical ideas throughout time by studying ethics, which promotes personal growth and development. Number 9, ethical issues are critical in preventing harm and enhancing well-being, whether in medical ethics, environmental ethics, or social concerns. Ethical principles guides behavior towards reducing harm and increasing positive outcomes. So we have also here, wala na ko na-post is ethics for teachers. Okay. Teachers na mo, pag-graduate mo, makapasar naman sa licensure exam. So natay ethics for teachers. And then lastly, reason number 10 on why the study of ethics is important. Number 10, philosophical inquiry and critical thinking. So mo to siya na to ang introductory activity. I-test na po ang inyong critical thinking skills. Yun sa inyo pag-answer sa question sa statement number 1. Explain why the statement is correct and at the same time incorrect katong statement nga stones are soft. Okay, so critical thinking kung ipangita adto nga activity pero kasagara sa inyong answer is overthinking. So I will explain that one karon Wednesday anong nag-overthink mo. I think wala pa ay nakakuha sa correct answer. Hopefully na wala pa nakatiwas na ng pagbasa pero kasagara or mostly overthinking tag-as ka lang answer. So in ethics or in philosophy, the simpler the answer, the better. Okay? So, in conclusion sa ato ang importance of ethics, studying ethics is important because it offers a foundation for moral decision making, defines personal beliefs, informs professional conduct, fosters social cohesiveness, and aids in cultural understanding. It is critical in developing responsible and knowledgeable citizens who contribute constructively to their communities and society as a whole. Okay? So next topic, unsa ang difference sa general ethics and special ethics? So general ethics, known also as normative ethics, explores universal principles and moral theories that apply to all individuals and situations. Again, explores universal meaning daghan principles and moral theories that apply to all individuals and situations. That is why it is called general ethics kay pwede siya magamit in general. Okay? It serves as a foundation, a branch of ethical philosophy, aiming to identify overarching principles that guide moral reasoning and behavior. It also aims to establish a framework for determining what is morally right or wrong, irrespective of specific circumstances. Again, irrespective of specific circumstances, because this ethics, general ethics, should be applied to all individuals and situations. So, special ethics, on the other hand, also known as applied ethics because we apply it in special fields. So, special ethics deals with ethical considerations in specific areas or fields, so such as business ethics, moral issues in the business world, medical ethics, dilemmas in healthcare, and environmental ethics, the human interactions with the environment. Again, katulad sa inyong teacher ethics, it involves behaviors in the school kung sa mga dapat o sa dili dapat na pangbuhaton sulod sa eskwelahan. Kung sa dapat behavior sa teacher, kung sa behavior dapat sa student. So it involves the application of general ethical principles, katong general ethics, to particular context or specific field, addressing the unique challenges and dilemmas within those domains. So, in summary, general ethics provide a broad foundation of moral principles and theoretical groundwork, while special ethics applies and adapts these principles and theories to specific areas or fields of human activity, tailoring ethical guidance to the nuances of each area or field. So that's general ethics and special ethics. Let's move to the last topic, methods of ethical inquiry. So, two main methodologies affect our understanding of moral decision making. In the realm of ethical inquiry, the objectivist method, also known as the deontological theory, and the subjectivist method, also known as the teleological theory. The objectivist method focuses on the inherent essence of activities, regardless of their outcomes. A significant proponent, Immanuel Kant, claims that certain behaviors are essentially right or wrong, guided by universal moral rules or responsibilities. The subjectivist method, on the other hand, as exemplified by the teleological ethics, prioritizes the effects of actions, effects unsa ang kuan outcomes ana nga ipangbuhat nimo unsa ang end niya, unsa ang resulta sa anang action. So this method, as typified by thinkers such as Jeremy Bentham and John Stuart Mill, on its outcomes or unsa ang result sa anang action, with the pursuit of the greatest overall good or happiness as the primary goal. An expert in these ethical methods navigates the complicated interplay between moral obligations and consequences, helping people to critically assess circumstances and grasp the multifaceted nature of ethical reasoning. Students get a greater knowledge of diversity present in ethical thought by offering historical and philosophical backgrounds, enabling students or learners to confront ethical issues with comprehensive awareness. Okay, so next we have here the activity number one, true or false, 15 items. All of these will be included sa atong 50 item quiz para dili ma-zero ang atong dili ka study dapat. So, i-provide na ko answer ani siya aron ma-zero pagyapon mo. With explanation, manong false. Anong explanation siya, manong kuhan siya true. Okay? With explanation na siya, dili lang kay true or false ang answer. Dapat na explanation. So, dili. So, we will include this sa quiz. So, that's 15 items. We also have multiple choice, also 15 items. And then test 3. will be simple explanation. So that is worth 20 points. Hopefully, na-enhance na inyong critical thinking skills. Okay, so any questions regarding chapter 1? And by the way, chapter 2, akong i-post tara sa inyong GC after ani ato ang online class. If na may questions, pwede ra mo mag-chat sa ato ang GC. Any concern, violent reactions, o bandiha. Okay, so if wala na inquiry sa ani ato ang stream, pwede na mo makalog out. If na pa may concern, dito lang sa ato ang group chat para matubag na to hinay-hinay inyong mga inquiry. Okay? So that is it. Pwede na mo makalog out and then proceed sa inyong next na class if na pa, 5 to 6. Thank you for participating in our online class. And I will see you Wednesday for our quiz and discussion of chapter 2 as well as katong explanation about itong introductory activity. Itong tulo ka statement or explain. Tapos dali ram na siya explain. Lagi daghan nag-overthink sa ilang answer. So ako na ibalik inyong paper pagka Wednesday. Itong introductory activity. Para na may remembrance sa first activity. Okay? So, pwede na mo makalagot. Thank you and God bless. Good afternoon sa tanan.